Hey John, today son we're going to cover this Rocklord's vehicle, or Gobots if you want to be technical. Rocklord's vehicle called Stonewing. Okay, doing the rebuild like always, but decided to go to some of the older cartoons I used to watch and some of their figures like Gobots, Sky Commanders, Air Raiders, stuff like that. Would love to do Crystar, but that dude's expensive. So I went ahead and bought this one. And this guy was pretty cool. It came out to like $22 shipped. And the seller did not ship it for 3 weeks. And I think the reason was the weight. I mean, they did give me an excuse of they were, you know, moving, getting married, finding Jesus. I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I really do hope they found the Lord, man. Find the Lord. So I believe they only shipped it after I bought a second item from them, a G1 Skystalker Micromaster base, which I will be doing a review, but it did arrive broken. But anyway, near here or there, but here it is. And the reason I brought up the weight is because this thing is heavy. It weighs 1.5 pounds, 1.5 pounds. So there you go. And I mean, it's beautiful. This thing is beautiful. Now there are people who have compared it to a turd. But honestly, I mean, if you're having turds like this, you really should seek the help of a medical professional. It's not right. It's not right. Could you imagine that? I mean, could you imagine that conversation with the doctor? Doctor, I don't think it's normal. Oh, it's alright, son. It's alright. Just go ahead and take some enemas. You'll be fine. But doctor, it rolled out of me bum. It rolled out of me bum. It just makes no sense. It just, don't know. But I don't think it looks like a turd. I think it looks awesome. I think it looks cool. I really like all these color variations that they put into the plastic to kind of make it look like a rock. You know, or to look like a rock, not kinda, to look like a rock of the Rocklords. But I don't know how well this thing would fly because it would be heavy as a rock. So, don't know, but here it is. And he came with Magmar, which is weird because Magmar is also the name of Crystar's evil Magmar brother. But here he is, Rocklord Magmar. And he's pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Doesn't have too much articulation, but I'll show it off here. He did come loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey. But what's nice about this figure in particular, you can screw that screw right there, and it'll tighten it up a little bit, so the legs won't be so loose. But this is an extra, so I'll probably trade this away for some other Rocklords I need. Or Transformers. Or Death Troopers. Never have enough Death Troopers. But either way, Magmar's articulation is pretty simple. Legs can go up to there. They can go up due to transformation. Hands can spin and go out like so. They can bend in and out. Okay. And the head can look down, but then it can spell attic. He'll be spelling heart. H-E-R-T. Heart. Heart. So there we go. Looks good. Here's the back, and I gotta give this to the people that made Rocklords. The first wave, they really did good. I mean, painted pins green. I mean, not the back, but you can really see that. And they painted the screws brown to match this figure, and they did that to most of the first run figures. The second run figures, yeah, it kind of cheated a few things and isn't as great, but you know, they did that, and I really wish more companies would take the time and care to do something like that. I mean, I know people are gonna say you're gonna raise up the prices to $200 for a $10 figure, but it would be nice. And he's brown and green and yellow and orange. But it's more like a peach orange. I don't know. Yellow eyes. Face is a little messed up. And to transform this guy, you simply boop. Go in. This one needs to be cleaned. Put those arms back. Push the face in. And you have a rock. Yeah, it's a rock. Not really much you can do with the rock. Let's see, maybe Aquaman can sit on the rock and think, contemplate his life. Why is my only power talking to dolphins? They're freaks. They're freaks. Why? I could have had so much more power. But yeah. Yep, that's Aquaman. Sorry, Aquaman. And these things are pretty good. I mean, there's the Gobot with it. And I love this truck. I have like 4 of them. Reminds me of Huffer. The best Autobot out there. But let's take this guy out of the way. He did not come originally in retail with this figure. Okay. And slightly transform him back. I'm going to show you something with that in a little bit. But he came in the auction, so I'm going ahead and show it to you. And here's the vehicle. And it's really nice. I really like those colors. Nice chrome bits. This one has some wear, but it's aged. It's gonna have wear. Has little wings there. Nice thing here. Looks cool. Nice gold plastic. I don't think this is the one that covers, that cracks from GPS, because it's pretty dang solid there. But looks good. Nice chrome gold seat. And what you can do is grab the figure. Go in there, dummy. There we go. And put them on here. Now, one thing I do not like about this thing is that this does not open at all. So how is he gonna drive? How is he gonna? It must be an alien thing. It's aliens. But the reason I don't like that is because you can't really sit the figure in well, and when it becomes something else, I'll show it there. I'll show you why I don't like that feature. But there you go. Sit down, Magma. Sit down. And it rolls really well with these nice tires. Nice gold chrome tires, and they do have wear, of course. And this thing has a lot of metal pieces. These things are metal. Well, each 4 of them. When you push this button down, the laser shoots out the battering ram, and this is metal. So that's pretty dang cool. That's a lot of metal bits there. And the thing with the battering ram, which is a nice feature, but you can't close it unless you push this thing down again and let it go. You gotta hold it in place, then let it go. So there you go. And it has a nice little feature back here with cannons in the back, and that looks pretty cool. And I actually enjoyed this because a lot of planes, a lot of vehicles don't have defense in the back. I mean, they have it pointing forward, but not to the back. So it's kind of weird. But I like that they threw that in there. Go back in your home. There we go. Whoops, got stuck. And there you go, it hides. It looks pretty well. And this is a dual use vehicle. That sounds right. Dual use vehicle. Trademarked. Probably been used. What you can do, you can transform this thing into a different vehicle, and I'll show you how. You come here, there's these tabs here, and you pull them out, and it shows wings. Nice wings. Okay, pull this one out, and you pull out the second wing, because you can't fly with just one wing. Then you push these things down, and they kind of tab into that little wing piece to kind of hold it in place. So, not kind of, it holds it in place, and there you go. Okay, now you rotate the wheels, boop, boop. Right, and you push the wheels up until they go to the very top, and it's kind of scary, but there you go. Go up, stupid. Yeah, this thing hasn't been played with in years. There you go, there you go. It's forming the wheels, the wings, and then once you have those up, you pull down these, which are metal. These are metal with wheels, landing gear, and more landing gear, which are metal. Lots of metal on this thing, and it is now a jet. Oh, forgot to put these up. And it is now a jet, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, these are the things to push it through there, the thrusters, I guess. And it looks pretty good. It works. It looks, I don't know, man, I just like it. Would be nice if they had maybe I could do it, put some red lights here or something. I don't know. Then you can put that out, and it's a pretty cool vehicle. Oh, it looks pretty well, and the landing gear does work. So, and this is why I don't like this thing. Could you imagine this guy flying? I'm flying, I'm gonna do this trick, I'm gonna do it. Oh! Yeah, it doesn't work, designers. Come on, man, it doesn't work. You just wrecked your multi-million-dollar vehicle here, and you just killed your pilot because he has nothing to hold him in place. So yeah, that's why I don't like this not opening. It would have been nice if it opened. But man, I gotta say, this is a very good vehicle. It has to be over 30 years old. It came out in the 80s. You know, over 30 years old, almost 35 years old. And it looks good. It works. I'm not worried about anything breaking because the parts feel solid. Screw that out. I mean, it's a good vehicle. I mean, it's a good vehicle, and it looks good, and it feels good, and it's not something you would see today because most of the stuff today they go cheap on, and this thing is not cheap. They put their thoughts and efforts into this, and I mean, I think the only thing they messed up on was that, but it works. You know, I have to say I like it. I'm gonna add it to my collection. It's gonna stay there, and it's part of the rebuild. So go rebuild. Oh, there we go. But it looks good. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I finally got it, but I really do think they waited late because of the weight. It weighed too much. It cost $15 to ship, so they waited for me to buy a second item to ship it because they would have lost out a lot more. Could you imagine paying $15 when I wanted for $22? You made $7 on both figures. It would have bit. It would have bit. So there you go. John, as always, son, as always, this is all for you, kid. Man, I miss you. Folks, hug your kids. Hug your kids. You never know. So hug your kids. And that's it on this one. Have a good afternoon, weekend, evening. And as always, God bless. And please like and subscribe. And thanks. Have a good one. Bye.